Today is July 17th, 2015. This is 6:30 a.m. at Buenos Aires. You know, yesterday we're through. It seemed like every day we're having one around here with me and us. And just we're walking, we're making some moments with just these bodies singing and making other activities. At the streets of Buenos Aires, without it, I can't cope. No place to simply have a rest further at the noons, which were just a couple of minutes. In the middle of this all, we're walking the most of the time through certain places, and I work through certain situations, and I work through dealing with extortions and problems. Like naturally, just cut them down. We're permanently the same if I would ever approach to any place to making anything like naturally I would do, just seeking for help or seeking a way out. They will come to murder people. And if I would come in a place to show what I do and who I am, they would come to do the same. And where it keeps on producing the same classes and the generations, with the profanation and abominations like naturally they do. So don't ever murder for me now. I said yesterday in a very bad way, in a very bad terms, what naturally happened, but not for the improperly me. The problem is descriptively, definitely, and finally then. And the reality is exactly what we're doing. Oficialismo Argentina, with Peronismo Argentina, with United Evangelics Argentina, Gobierno Kirchner's, and UNASUR, started to making the last of the premeditation saying we could do it here is not going to win to us, to me. And saying that I am the core and the reason because of what there have been done to them patriots. And saying this about what they says that they do to me and to us because of they says what have done to them patriots, or have been done to. It's exactly the class of things that I'm going to love for more, and I'm going to put under penalization, and I'm going to make them pay with that. So in the middle of this brazen shit, telling this class of things is exactly that they said they have right to be, which is exactly the whole shit that we and I came on seeing, and I came on denouncing for so long that came on doing. And still does, saying that they has rights to taking anybody's lives and making of them whatever they want, possessing whatever they want of them and their belongings, and also kill them and break them and satisfy and fulfill their expectations as abominable pieces of shit. Sodom and Gomorrah. And that is Kirchner. So in the middle of this reality, I just were fighting in a very weird way, but I did. Because of my way to fight, like I said to Your Honor last night, will be putting on my indumentary, will be my kit, wearing my iron, and starts making hauling at the shit marica reventado ustedes all over, and taking my place at the right force I got to be with. And making my fight not only as criminologist, and even as judge, and even as got to be but with being official of law and court, having my iron with my badge, and saying, you son of a, get out. And not here, rolling around and at the other side of the rock raining. He, teller, maricas, degeneradas. I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm sorry the words again. At the clear side of this, goes the clear that it says the Hammond lady from Selma. And left not left it says it is open, not left is fancy, and not left and rather Dat leg je zo wat let us not let us have what not to the matletic but I don't have a badge. When I saw him, I don't have a badge. Policía de Argentina, I don't have a badge. Ejército de putos argentinos alrededor. Degenerados infelices reventados. I will have a badge which would say justice and which would say fighting truth and fighting the right making and at the right place. I had to be working in Interpol, but I had to be who I am. So I would have a badge saying inaf, you son of a bitch. Dat lachim op lefech lachad yom op kelafstat lachad ishkat gen halachir lefech lach atma. In Seshov lefespat nachim anti-terrorism war council United Nations. Hey there. Gelchalti verfech lachidit mozuat lefesech lachadish komatzelam. In renach halagish matzilat. So seven is a clear fact and reality were exactly that. We were dealing and making what naturally were happening, but not dealing. A hate dealer, and you understand English whenever I say I were dealing death. Not became a dealer of death. Like that. Girl, actually come up let us dealer of the death of Sodom and Gomorrah, let's talk like Kirchner are the same in the United Evangelics, what about one of them? Girl, Halikimi, River Fuck, Moplefili, Sachboard, let's say the stuff that she shut because I'm set hell. So suddenly the reality where I just were walking around this damn shit of a down. And I'm sorry for that, guys. Seriously. And all over, I just crossed by certain should I say the word expect, which is not exactly the term in English because of the English expect means other things and means gimbot gimanturuf sorry. All right, gerkalemi abla the sechman klikiat vas so shubala basmi abla katsachal. Then the reality of the soul just declare every sechmatli ismatli efasvat shakti. You know what? Bedlach Matlachim says about this Bedlach Motlet is a Sashlotika Rechat Matsamat. In it that Tishat, I just woke up. I am slept. I need a bath. I need to rest. And I am not going to rest here. So the reality of this, Maricas, creative expertos, started to come in with Tarras, creative forenses, and associated them. It's kind of like on the 10 wakes up in a very emotional state and starts to show him the diagnosis that we know he has because of this. We believe that I am forensics after all. Yes, he is the forensic. So Omega Mora, Blackie, Master Blackie, Blackian. But Lisa Mobler, I was actually got so it's not like he's so cool, but that's the shit. With part of the items. And lacking perhaps but clicky and not the spot that the session. So in the middle of this all I started to fight in that situation and I did. But it's not enough. We could rescue from the whole of Una Sur while I were walking and making my supposed delirium on the street things that he sings, but he screams and pretends to sing like a woman. And I gotta be a fact. Trolazo sodomita, atrofiado, degenerado, reventado, criminal, psicópata, enfermo, pios, narcot, policía federal argentina, ejército argentino, Kirchner. And in the middle of this all I crossed severe Kirchner's perras, staging with extortions to the Hague and others. About they come to a certain place, and what tarra pedófila marica car. It's stolen car after rape and murder. I earned it because of I am patriotic and I work with the sweat of the phallus and the generation of the shit out. So in the middle of this, in we get a and with the sweat of Brethren as well, marica. Gerhal kimi rabasachal kofle lesachli tagishiat. Over blech ma blech de sechish for ma blech is fast la diga halagish montevanatsima. And telling, oh, goes there, and goes here, and gets around, and I don't know, he's waiting for someone, ready to call him, and putting up the fact like you give it to make it in there. And I'm going to show you this, and I'm sorry the terms, but it's exactly this. What said, and an R. And I was just dealing with the situation, and your owners needed to work in The Hague as people we are working with under protection or nothing like perra de guarda, pretending they to do to me and make me do, and they are The Hague in UNASUR, the same International Criminal Court in UNASUR. He thinks he's communicating to Netherlands and to New York. Oh my God, don't you see it as he always were delegada mierda, perra prostituta, da muerta, perra solo me morra. Gerhal Hamablevi Habablesa Spodati Kamablesachal Adesmotlevi Stoplesesher. I just been walking and I crossed by a couple of big words on horses. And your Honor needed I to say to them a lot of things, so we were walking and I told them much other things. And we were discussing much other things and about sciences and about much other things and about singing and about making all the pleasant things and about that. Denouncely, I will rub them with mind control that are permanently biased. Sorry, naturally, for what you've done to my past, yeah. So let's say the word. And so what the reality of the solemn express and working with criminology. And with criminology saying inaf and extorting me and this soup pretended of justice and truth and for the truth and the stars. What could be? I thought they were arrested. They didn't arrest them yet. And I just went through and and the whole of the power intelligence and power strategy and power logistics permanently making the same and trying to manipulate the in and the out for the control. And now go to kill this very state affairs we're going to hold on and control ourselves. And making the lead for the second positions, the ones that says that still also the last also intelligent element of the plasma for the Argentina humanity of plasmacy and UNASUR, Sodom and Gomorrah, market and Black Hat. We're gonna making it worse because of we are in touch with the government. And they both kills you up and puts you in the hell like a piece of a bag of meat and let us see in the generations they do. And you done what? You done what? A nice liar. You piss up. Estúpidos. With a burden of victims. And the perra de guarda that instigates and manipulates for destiny. Kirchner. Naturally all the time. Intelligence of complex and so yesterday. Everything. Oh, the order for the government, which I'm going to tell you now. Well, Barras keeps on saying that they make the video and I still them. Because if they would handle, what they handle is exactly the same I'm telling to you, and that they succeed doing to fight. Which I don't do, I don't play, you understand. I confess, I know the government, that's as you were working, yeah, with your vagina and your fathers and black masky Sodom and Gomorrah to control enough for that you done to me. Man nasira mierda. The same evangelics. You want a star, you are demon. That's your star. With one of victims. Gerthaliki Rebecca Lachal and Blessed Lakiri talk about Selkin of Letters at Achal and let me enter the spot of Letters Festiskativa. Gerthalam instigating all over to this to happen and this to be, and saying that I were broad shopping and around with any man that I will be also seeking and coming to places because of course the white comes therefore. Don't you see, it's permanently suspects and chits and faces of God and it's of God but lama plata sefla choma plata sefla kivis somat imos letes oci. Then can bogle sparkle can plata sefla chivis mod so short. Implement lechelas matini. The reality is simple. Clever sefla chivis soat chivis mod matzelas flechtivis of the van. And the order were, like I said yesterday, and I denounced they were about to do it. Kirchner, una volta Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Policía de la Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Policía de Seguridad Aeroportuaria, SIDA, Metropolitana, Fuerzas Armadas Provinciales, Fuerzas Armadas Argentina Sur. An order of President that the whole armed forces men had to sleep inside of the houses of Jews. And friends of Alejandro made a to comfort where is the terrorism because of already we saw that it doesn't liars, so we cut the research. Where the right chronology for making the 10th shit of the figure of Dr. Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Itaka, you're going to get the control of the world. And you're going to be the government of the world, possessing the whole of the governments and states, and richness and kill. Especially Israel, and Jewish, and me. Started yesterday immediately I said, and I just in a hurry came out, and started my walk. I helped and assisted a relative of mine, my granny aunt. I just came with her. She had to coming to the bank for her retirement. And I just came for the Blechmechila Technoplachide Stefan. She bought a couple of things with a very post of the street of this people of the not even that paragraph. Gadchalki Rebefechlachan, just a person that goes to buy merchandise and with a simple Bentley Hidespot, Nechla Hidespot, Matsechla Ishvat Sematlag at the street, puts the merchandise and sells. So living. Betlech Montblech, Befechla Hidespot, Befechlachan. Bentley Hidespot, so she bought a very classic combat, but this is Bolivian BLT. Waiting. And let not leggen is echt iets wat een aspect die sockets and let me tell us what's not like me this but her team she like this so she bought it because of she has rights but we didn't give permission so go to because of that is stolen because of everything belongs to us. Generalki Radosław Montleggen is second Schwarz Montleggen and I started my walk and I started to assisting the situation and the idea is not research like all the rest. Let's fight the terrorism and the terrorism for a demon of Sodom and for a demon of Gomorrah. I for a ti ambleket asmansen. Gimot lekimai I fatfu. It's exactly the rentada degenerada considered of divine and God that attempts against them throne of the other rentado they got to do to me and to us and to a high and conscience. So, started to raping wherever to be found. Oh, blowjob me. I had to remain here because of this order of president. And this chair, I had to be here. Don't you stay away and get there. Whenever I call you, you just come. And and that's the Soloma, because the same that as a liar for the birth and sentence. Like this, and watching what I'm doing, over devices, and stealing it, and forcing and saying, oh, they are doing, don't you see they are, the liar. But our man and our woman doesn't say the words against whenever you don't have no choice and you can afford and you have it at the way it is for the, this is the intelligence we make it through with manufacturers so belongs to us, for we could and kill and catch the ones, the enemies of the patriot. And we started making an our bracelets for the situation and started to destroying people and raping families. We could move from the whole on a sword for about 304 million persons. Yesterday, my liars. About the reventadas. We are taking the people away, don't you see? And we are helping the situation, not that one, the liars. And the only thing like that is, we are your friends, but you feel that they're right away. We are your friends, we're going to shelter you. And believers into the ghettos. In the woodlands of Brazil, in the Atacama, in the Pinzasi underground, and whatever you have already done. Ejército argentino, policía de Argentina experta, está acá, reventada mierda. Chup, and kill, your shelter. Y ahora porque lo dijo, ahora porque lo dije, te voy a matar. Gadhalki rebefech lacham obladachli kamatlechachi vesmatlecher natlachi sotulim. Concentration fields like Nazi, which they are a part of the same, is exactly that Kishpatza came from the Plechmati, came for the Plesiba, where the Kishpua became Plakta, Elek Platini Matzer, and always where Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, have done the same all over. And that is where Hitler, the Generalo, just like this, were doing the same then. And they've taken that and said, as our ancestors, and went for the ancestor, Monra, Luciano Troiano, Diablo, broke there with a Plemiansky Mostetza flag and said, we are going to get to heaven. So, Plerama Plefefechlachadias Paplanafecham, what prevents me, that's what Revendados still theirs. Gerhalki Merkabel Fokma Plefefechlachidia Plefes and Plefechalekaf. And the whole day making witchcraft to my person and destroying me, and saying, you feel it, you're feeling my, come in, I'm gonna, come in a little bit, here, come in now. Pedazo de atrofiado reventado, que carajo, come in, marica. Gerhable weg met plechie, die spotten met plechie, gerhalekini laat. Gerhalki revechale plechie met plechie samatin. So suddenly I had to deal with certain situations and certain but. And suddenly happened the plasma halkin is so much less than a camp. And a couple of perras playing the patriotic. And suddenly it happened like naturally. And I went all around and I kept my journey. And another couple of perras playing the patriotic. But the patriot for them is Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's what they dedicate. And it's what they dust for. So suddenly, and I just walked all through and I crossed by that gun, saying exactly like I told you. While kept on getting inside, Jewish families premeditated and staging the Plechmakli invention of the Sodoma trouser, Gomorrah trouser. Evangelics United prostitution hall of them, denouncing who will be the target to ripping out money, properties, patrimony, and kill because of, they are of the, what is, nacida, estar reventado, vas a morir en una muerte que yo te voy a probar y vas a ser no haber dicho una maldita, estar reventada mierda. Marica evangelista de Sodoma. And the Backless Hamatzir of also inside kidnapped for regular murder. And the problem is I am not the enemy. And the problem is we are sighted. And the problem is it took so long. And the problem is I needed you all to be out. I don't know what will be about me, but I am a leader. And I don't choose myself also. And I am not an also, and I don't a liar, and I'm not mistake, stupid. And the reality is simple. Adonai is El Chai, and I am his. And he doesn't embarrass me. And he doesn't say, oh, move away, I don't have time for you. Or, oh, because of you are. He knows me, and he knows who he is. And the real this in we're permanently helping them to they support Jesus. Estás muerta, prostituta, arrastrada de Lucifer, con título evangelista, y no tengo espejos, tengo el Ruach Elohim que te dice lo mismo. Estás muerto, irremisible y eterno. Den vermontelijke halchal aan vlekken is volkmantelijke vergelijking aan vlekken zelftoas. Gestalking redachlaking chovacechal formacer, iskoblepe practicas fatam ablek social chalib. En blech mi aan plecheval blefot blechechem aan plechides matzer. In plechanim. And kept on until the night, and I were so tired and still we had problems, so I just walked. I were about coming to my house, and I just went around like the day before, just dealing with situations that I don't need. And glad not glad he thought that and stuff like he so bless him, I would ever be so slapped all around with any magic jumping spit trouser Sodoma with torn on murdered blood for days later heroes and patriarch. So sadly, all through the night, whenever I just came, I just still with a couple of taras, which still tell the same keyword that still does not let us forgive yet. Were detained. And suddenly, wondering, while dealing with the situation, would he block up me? Oh, I want to. I have a boner already. And supposedly I will come to knock the door. Sir, may I, sir? Gerhard let me up, let us have a blessing about the Masech Shat Lachi, Thomasen, and let Bob let us Bachal Kilishem. And let me collect Decha, let us Monsanen, a couple of Tararas, Gendarmeria. Oh, they didn't heard yet to it. And blamed all, felt like now made it fall down from the bus and not to come to blow jump me because if I'm going to kill you. Wow. To whom? To the ones that are the same class and makes the business with them. And saying, make the extortion, make something for here to come and blow jump me. Marica gendarme. And it's not a lie. And lech mot leveres, it is called lech achal chalgimi, plus it's spoken of Satana. And let my Hagima. And let it is what I need telling with the death, the rush. Gedacht lakin, there was not let it set a responsible. So suddenly I just came back, tired, and I had a walk, and I walked too much, and I had my bag in a very way over my backpack. And suddenly just was telling that I'm going to throw them back and think, oh, handle yourself. Come home, Yankee, go home. Speaks American, you are CIA. Well, pedazo de no tenés otra cosa, otra argumentación de tu maldita vaginita rebaja. Enfermedad degenerada sodomita, te contaminaste con mucho semen de degeneración y de abominados. Perra. Gerhalkin Rebefet Lachabot Lechmanchal Gabas Motleki Soshabat Ambat Lachikilim. So the reality is simple, Lechmanchal Gibetzachwat Lechespat Masim. Y mi gente no se contamina el semen de degenerados y de sodomitas y está reconociendo que lo son tarra. Vos haces degeneración con tus predilectas prostitutas que se contaminan con tu enfermedad. Bien inseminadas. la cabeza sin aire levantada y no me vas a comparar una anaconda con este hijo de... Es lo que sos hijo de Moisés. Joder, para siempre, con tu anaconda. גלחל כי רבצך מות לרצפך לגישות המוגלתך חל. חמצך גיבים. So seven in the reality, ki revtzech chalekam. You created a woman inside 5 Jewish families and 18 of mine. Mutilated a woman, making the complete organ, female sexual organ, and put it in the middle of the legs of the husband. Policía Federal Argentina, Ejército Argentino, Kirchner, because of what we've done to the patriot, and I will be the guilty. I'm going to carry about what El Chai and with El Chai. And I'm going to embrace with so much love, and I'm sorry for the violence, and I'm sorry for the pain. And I'm going to carry the violence of my people if has it with me. But I'm not going to carry maricas y estos reventados. גרחל גימות לפסח על חלם, בפלסיניסמות ולספספשת. In Revanblesinismos the words are not the element. Self-motivation for being reventada mi arada hasta que llegas. Gerhalki revesechalham bablesmot ladinilam. In Shobaltin went for the, I am ready to fight for the patriot, because of the other evangelics makes the same. And with access, you got to kill the ones of the beast, to the head, to the bodies, because of offense, your late whore president. Genocider, freak, diabla de mierda, just like you. And I will be detained, and you want to come inside my house after you and kill everybody. They're saying, now we're going to research. And you kept on saving me and praying to making controlling with your evangelistas, to no one to escape and no one to be off, and to tell her that supporting for them to work for you. And I'm not going to justify myself, because if I ripped your bumps away and put it in your asses, and you blasted in the hell with your own dogs. Ejército Argentino Kirchner, UNASUR. You understand, Barra? And third, to saying murder few of hours, let's make it work. That is your stimulation in your sense of patriot. Putazo de cuarto argentino with a part of affectance. Because of defense, the land and the population like naturally. And Lechmat Lechidim. Oh, but this is torture what they did to them. Where is the rape and the destruction? Don't you see? Oh, but there's... We command. Of course. We have rights to determinate and kill, and say to each one a segment of those that has to be of Eladon and Chai, what is them, where is them, and talking to them, making to them for they to understand they got to go tab. Of course. And treat them and tell them as they got to understand. Them levels. We were researching last night, and I gave information, I suppose conspiring, to International Court of Justice for trials and research. Like naturally, we're doing to International Criminal Court to research and corroborating the institutionally, naturally, infrastructurally, everything. So suddenly, what is Facebook? Don't you see this? Oh my God, let's give 5 million tartas degeneradas. Oh, go! You like it? Can I come? Am I invited? Gadchalki Ramaplev Fechlaki Shlat, Berdico Moplev Fechlaki Smotlebefa. Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Specially. Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina. Would you go tell my banana? You thought you had a fruit. Marica. Geld Halkin, Rebefechla, Hamoplefechli, Gedespot, Moplefechal, Niklas Moplefechla, Kishot, Plefechmachalia. Betliki Moplechanim, Inko Plefechal, Plefechmal, Plefechli, Sofledim. Sos malo, sos malevo, sos macho, sos potente, sos violento, sos marica, matón, te voy a aplastar como la mierda que sos y vas a ir al infierno pronto. Gelchalki Rarafefla Haligam, Gelfobat Lefestefla Hishvalsanam, te robé, trollo delirante, marica reventada, mi vida te pertenece, mi ser te pertenece, quien soy, lo que es de Dios, tazo de Sodoma, te robé, marica bruja. Repoplet Moplet Fefalkiris Amoplet Ampetachal Hash. Gine Halkirifam, Impoplet Fefalkishef. Geltar Relaftahim Moplet Senosim y ustedes Kirchner. Casta de mierda, de tarras reventadas, creídos de patriotas, nacionalistas, tarras violentas, matonas, asesinos, genocidas, maricas, instigadores, mentores de genocidio, judicidio y toda clase de mierda, en especial usándome de core, núcleo para ello. Ciertamente, muertos están por toda la eternidad y yo los voy a matar, los voy a ejecutar y los voy a hacer consumirse en el hedor de la muerte, de la pudrición que generaron y que trajeron y fundamentaron. HTTPS, buena. You don't say what I do and what I say. You don't say nothing but teller, bitch, shit. Perra querida de Esparta. HTTPS www IDOCDMC IDC middle castmat 5 command middle IOX XMAT 5 command middle 8019 DIHM 89 times middle OBRM 414386 15 4 DMC says DMC 13 point F21228 point F4 middle C middle IMC point 19 only with Bismuth systems, which is in base of Macintosh, F4 to DRMXing, and F20 to BXing, which would be 9. All the tools last, you're going to have everything here. And like I said, I got terribly destroyed with a pressure of trained forces, prevent, destroyed, permanently, maricas, ejército argentino y toda barra, y asociados, universally, made the destruction thing that I've done because they were also depleted on my battery. And just turned out and went around that. But you're going to tell me that he doesn't do that. The expertises and the tribunales and forensic said son toda la misma clase de degenerada mierda, con el perdón de algunos y unos pelotudos que andan siendo asesinados por ahí por el gusto y placer de jugar a la decencia de gobierno, cuando acá no hay gobierno ni decencia, sino una casta de hijos armistas que estuvieran haciendo siempre lo mismo, y lo único que haces es hacer carne de cañón cuando se te dijo andate y tratar de ayudar a la condición. Pelotudo, con el perdón de víctimas, entendiendo que no es fácil, pero tampoco imposible.